cast this game because we got some Black Forest. Let's go. Black Forest. The last Pro Black Forest game I casted was a 2-hour long game and is currently in the top 15 of all time views my channel. Oh my god, there's so many wolves in the center. This is such a weird Black Forest map generation. Do you see that? Fatslob would not be happy with this. How could he wall? There's 4 wolves there. But anyway, we have the Viper and LB10. LB10 is obviously not a Viper's quality because Viper is the best player in the world, but he's certainly good enough to give him the challenge. And Viper is in a yellow, playing as the Burmese, which I think is way better than Japanese. And he says, okay, time to wall with this villager because walling on Black Forest is important. This is so good. He's trying to... he should be able to save her, I think, if he hits the palisade walls. Yeah, all the palisade walls have HP, so I think she'll survive. But she can't really leave until the scout finishes off the wolves. And now LB10 sees this. And LB10 goes, oh, okay. Let me attack your scout viper, and then your villager will never survive. Yep, there it is. This is hilarious. This is a hilarious start. There's another wolf here, too. Oh, oh, oh! She's free! There's another one! This is perfect! And Viper saves her again! Oh my god. Whoa! Yeah, baby! You can't deny a wolf with a little exploit. You can't quick wall out a ferocious wolf. The wolf just attacked through the palisade walls somehow and killed Viper in the end anyway. What a hilarious start to this game. The start to this game just has YouTube written all over it. My goodness. That was hilarious. I mean, fortunately for Viper, he does have his scout alive. That's actually a big deal. And he can always send another villager later on. What a funny start. What a funny start. I knew it when I saw the wolves. Like, geez, when they try and wall up, this is going to be complicated for them. I wasn't wrong on that. There's even another wolf over here. Goodness gracious. Well, we have a Black Forest game. Japanese and Burmese. And we probably will not see a lot of aggression. I'm just going to assume right now we won't see a lot of aggression. Actually, you know what? I take that back. We could easily see man-at-arms from both of these players. LB's base is still open, by the way. And a few palisade walls is not going to discourage people from making man-at-arms. So with 2 man-at-arms civs, maybe we see that. But in the meantime, until we realize what strategy they might go for, I had asked my Twitch audience how they found my content. And, well, a lot of people said Forest Nothing. Some people said most annoying strategy. So I want to just get back to that conversation for a bit because I'm curious. So if you guys could just tell me again. It seems like a majority of people came in from Forest Nothing or a legend video of some kind, like Fatslob or most annoying strat video. Yeah, like Harry Davis was a legend. Snippy, yep. Fatslob. Cool. Pornhub, yep. A lot of people don't know that account exists, but if you find it and get here, that's fine. Just searching Age of Empires on Twitch, that's good. I mean, it's not as common, I think, because a lot of my audience has grown from my YouTube audience. But sometimes people, they think, I wonder if Age of Empires is still being played. You know, you just get a memory or a craving for Age of Empires 2 and you find it. I think we all came in different ways. The mystery is how people found the YouTube channel, and that is all down to YouTube's algorithm and promoting me in a bit of different ways, and that's all cool with me. That's all cool with me. It's grown this community. I'm lucky to be here doing this. Speaking of the Hidden Cup, because someone said they found me during Hidden Cup 1, which had a lot of views. Hidden Cup 2 is on the horizon, guys, and that the main event will be on the 11th through the 14th. There's a $10,000 prize pool, and the qualifiers for the final 2 spots of Hidden Cup will be going over the next 3 weeks, starting tomorrow, actually. So tomorrow morning, I'll be casting 1 qualifier, then taking a break from the stream, and then I will be casting community games, of course, because it's Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday all day we'll have qualifiers. I found it on YouTube as a suggestion after many Spirit of the Law videos. Oh, nice. Yeah. I think we all promote each other in a sense, right? If you're watching one Age of Empires YouTuber, you might find another Age of Empires YouTuber. It's just kind of how it works. Sweet stuff. Viper's going for Fast Castle, and LB10 has something else planned. Man-at-Arms. He wants to go for Man-at-Arms. Viper. This looks like a Fast Castle build as far as I can see. The Viper's not walled, guys.
What the Jeff bro? Where is my daily dose of forest nothing? Next game forest nothing.
Hey, listen, this is as close as it gets, right? This is as close as it gets to forest nothing, so you have that much, Degro. Thank you, Degro, Flost, Commander Biggles, thanks, guys. Major now is at a year. Commander Biggles is close. And I hear more wolves. This is the game of wolves. The game of wolves, man. They're everywhere. Oh, Viper needs to quick wall this. Yeah. Viper. See, that's the importance of a scout right there, guys. You're kidding, right? I just said scouts are important. And Viper loses his scout. But yeah. Wait, I think he intentionally trapped that. I think that was intentional from Viper. Had to have been intentional. He trapped the militia. It doesn't really matter because the gate goes down anyway. But he has the walls up, which is the important thing here. And I would like to see some towers from LB10. It's not easy for Viper to re-wall behind this now if he builds a tower here. Would be a great decision. I watched Spirit of the Law video on Byzantines and it suggested one of the Byzantine early trash rushes from your channel. Ah, cool stuff. Viper's just going for the gates, going for the quick walls. Listen. That disgusts me. That was so easy for him. That disgusts me. His quick walls are insane. He just walled, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Because the archer's there. But he just walled amongst a bunch of Burmese militia, or Japanese militia rather, and Vils. It was crazy. But Vil's dead. I mean, it looks flashy, like, woohoo, but that's not what the villager was saying when he was getting shot by arrows with no defense, I'm sure. So the thought process from LB10 here is pretty much spot on. We pressure the Viper as much as possible.
T90 love 6 months, so worth it.
You know, he's also sending archers inside of the tower, whereas Viper will not have archers, he can only send villagers. So in this tower war, you gotta give LB10 the edge. And what is Viper's strat? He's on stone. I think Viper... Oh my god. Oh my god. He's going to try and bait LB10 to run this way into a demo ship. That's the strategy, but he wants to go for Arambai for sure. He has villagers on stone, so I'm thinking he'll go for Arambai in the next stage. Could deviate from that. Burmese are so versatile. But anyway, he's hiding the demo just in case LB10 ever tries to go that way. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Fiddlestein says, oh my god, is this the real T90? Nope, this is his twin brother filling in for the day. T90's sick. I am B90. The Viper's tower goes down. And LB10 is now... It's kind of congested here. There we go. He's making his way in. He will be tempted to go this way. Like, it's normal to click to see if there's a hole, and his units will go that direction. Viper's making a lot of these. And by the way, Viper's still not on his way up to the next stage yet. And I'm not sure why. Seems like he has the resources now. Stone Gate. Okay, now look, LB's gonna... I think he'll think this is open. This is... Okay. Never mind. What a fail from Viper. Viper needs to gate these guys out. Gate, gate, Age of Gates, gate, 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 gate. Gate's not gonna hold him for very long here. Viper's in big trouble. He's been trying to troll the wrong guy. Yeah, he just deletes that. LB10 still pressuring. More gates. Gates. Stone gates you have to invest a lot of stone into, obviously. And so it's balanced in the sense that you invest a lot of resources. Palisade gates are so overpowered. They're so cheap. And if you know how to use them, which most pros do, you can use them in situations like this. Wow, and LB sees the demos. LB, I believe, noticed the demo ships there, which is quite funny, and Vipers tried to hide them. How would that make you feel if you realized someone was trying to bait you into that? Well, it'd have to make you think that they're a pretty confident player, which I'm sure LB already knows. Anyway, Viper will be in Castle Age right now. He is saving up that stone, and he can take this gold. Burmese have an insane economy. They get free lumber camp upgrades, which is one of the best eco bonuses in the game. And no gates here for Viper, but houses instead. To try and keep these units out, but the units can just run around, actually. LB doesn't know that, but he could just run around this way. And he'll kill a Vil, or try to. 1 HP. Still alive on 1 HP. So where will Viper's castle be? That's the question. LB's done really well. He's done really well. What? Why does this happen? I just complimented a guy and he loses his archers to the town center. I swear. Curse the commentator. I'm sorry, LB. Why not a few knights? I mean, why make 2 demos? It's because it's not a serious game. Castle. Boom. Now, this tower can range these Vils. There's a bunch of weak ones in here. So what Viper will have to do is pull the weak ones away. And LB will have to focus the weak ones. There's 1. 2. Right here. 2. 3. 4. Up here. Yep. Nice job. Nice job, LB. I mean, he did some decent damage. I think the concern for him, I've seen 2 straight games where he's gone aggressive versus Viper. The concern for him is his economy behind it is very imbalanced. He has no need for 600 gold. He has no need for 400 wood. He should have had more farms earlier, or at least built a market. And I have not seen a market. Oh, no. There's a market. Okay, there's an idle Vil next to the market. So he struggled with his aggression, but the cool thing about this is he can just fall back to some defensive walls now. And Viper can't really do all that much to pressure him. Except for... well, he does have Arambai, and Arambai destroy walls quickly, so there is that potential. Any recommendations of videos of yours which pros break the open casual meta of the Tattoo plus Force Nothing one? Well, Chuck, a lot of pros don't play those wacky settings. Actually, you should search for Tato vs Viper Ram Rush. The map was Pond Arena. I don't remember the exact title of the video. I just spoiled what he went for, but I think that was in the title. That one was pretty cool. The Viper's just chasing down the archers here. I mean, the other ones would be popular videos like the Crazy Villager Rush. Oh, you know what's something that you guys might not have seen, because it's an older video. I highly recommend this one. It's called I think it's the best Regicide game ever. Does anyone remember that video? It had a player named Vile in it. It was a classic. Dave and I cast it at the same time. It's years old. If you could find that and link that, if it's convenient for you, I think a lot of people in the Twitch chat would get some benefit from it. It's a classic game. Classic game. It was a pro Regicide game. Those were the days, man. Jeez, I'm definitely at the point now where I realize I've been doing this a long time. I'm so used to saying I've only been doing content for 3 years. But I've been full-time for a year and a half now, and that feels like just yesterday. And I remember I lived in my parents' place back then. And I haven't lived in my parents' place for... like 3 years? So this was 4 years. That was near the beginning of my channel. So the Arambai have insane attack versus buildings, and if they get their unique tech, they get +6 attack versus buildings. So, I mean, they already have insane attack. If he gets that unique tech, he could bust right through these walls, and so LB10 decides to build a castle here, and he wants to keep Viper away from him, understandably so. Viper will be in here in no time, so he needs to finish that, and he should have just amount of time. Oh, a bunch of people just linked the video, and they got timed out. Well, that's because subs to the stream can't link videos, just because of spam bots, not because they don't like you guys. Thank you for linking that, and I think that Grim has actually gifted Project a sub for doing that, so there you go. You want to get a sub gifted? Oh god, LB. Oh god, LB. No, LB10. No, no. 85%. Oh, he's gonna get it up. Thank God. I was really worried for him. Woo! That could have been bad. That was nice. He bought himself just the right amount of time with the gate. But anyway, yeah, few people linked it. Shulker's linked it now. You can check that out. It's an awesome video. If this goes to YouTube in the future, YouTube just remind me, and I'll put that in the video description as well, because I might not remember. Viper is still one town center, and he's looking to click up to the Imperial Age. And believe it or not, LB is he's already on his way up. And LB10 wants to go for monks. It's actually not a bad idea. Trebs and monks could work really well here. Use Trebs to take down Viper's castles, and use the monks to get Arambai. Now you need fast fingers, but maybe it could work. I think Viper is expecting that his opponent... I don't think Viper is expecting his opponent to be up. That's what I meant to say. Where's he going right now? Is he trying to go to this stone? Yeah, I guess so, and he's on his way to Imp. Viper will go Onagers and cut and raid LB10's base. Well, it's a possibility. But he has 14 farmers, so he certainly doesn't have the food eco to get Onager, because he needs 800 food for that. He'll probably use the market. I hear a monastery for Viper, so he's thinking about maybe getting the relics? Burmese have even better monks than Japanese, in that they, the upgrades are cheap. Look at that Arambai. Don't you wish you had the guts of this Arambai? I know I would hide. Ah, never mind. He's a wuss. Came from YouTube, made a Twitch account just now so I could tell you I love your content, keep the good work. Thank you, Joseph. Well, you got here a good time, man. We have the Viper playing some games. Mass Arambai for him. He has a lot of population, but he'll be later to Imp. The Viper has no clue his opponent is going for monks. He has no way of knowing that. It's just game sense from here. He might just expect it. Going Rams, no. He doesn't have the eco for that. They both don't have the eco to transition much. But I think that the call was correct from Project Belgium. I think what Viper will try and do, if he has the time, is get the Onager upgrade and then cut into LB's base, because he expects LB10 to have nothing at home. Which would be correct. But I don't know if he can afford it. He can research Onager, but that's all of his food gone. And he doesn't even have a Mangonel chilling out down here. LB needs to continue making Trebs and monks. That has to be his priority. And Viper has to go into a Treb war and hope that he can win it. Oh, Viper can see the monastery with the palisade walls. Yeah, good point. Yeah, so he expects it then. It's just the situation Viper's in is quite bad if he loses his castles, but still he has 24 Arambai. And I don't see LB10 easily getting 24 conversions. It will be 5 range Arambai versus 12 range monks. Something to consider, but you need a lot of clicks. And so Viper now, he's using what's left of his stone to repair his castle. LB is doing the same. And Viper's castle is staying up for now, but it's getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. This is so silly, man. This is so silly. Oh wow, LB10 actually converted to Repairville. Alright. And now he can convert the Erembi. LB10 definitely has a lead in this game. And also, you know, with the way his monks are positioned, they're safe underneath the castle fire. So Viper's losing a lot of his Erembi. Viper's behind in population. He's behind in the Treb War as well. They're both repairing as much as they possibly can. I mean, this is borderline perfect for LB so far in the Imperial Age. Don't do it. Don't lose it. See that? What I need to say is this is awful for LB10. He has no chance. No chance in this game. LB10's an awful player. He can't do good. And the more bad things I say, the more good things happen to him. Good conversions. Very good conversions. Cataparuzzo's on the way, baby. That's expensive. These trebuchets are going to be real tough for Viper to deal with. I don't think Viper can approach this. No, you know what? He can approach this if this castle goes down. If this castle goes down, then he can go in. So that's got to be the key. Viper loses the Treb. Oh! He does kill the castle, though. He does kill the castle. Now, LB could build another one. Does LB10 want to leave the safety of Castle Fire with his monks? Oh, boy. Alright, he's gonna build a house. That's kind of funny. I fully expected a castle to go up there, so I'm waiting for it so I can talk about it, and then there's a house. That's a real downgrade there, but the economy's rough nowadays, okay? The economy's real rough. Viper still making Erembi. Has Trebs. What's he thinking here? You know he wanted to Onager cut. He wanted to Onager cut. Now he's thinking maybe I'll Treb cut. He wants to do those types of things in these games. 110%. LB10, his economy is a disaster. He has 4 or 5 farmers, but he just needs monks, and he wants to build a castle. I don't think this is going to work for Viper. I think he might be scouting with the Trebs to see how far he needs to cut. Oh my god. Oh my god. Viper realizes I don't have my Trebs here. I can't allow this castle to go up. I'm going to rush with Vils because I want LB10 to waste his conversions on my villagers, and then I'll send the Erembi in, and LB knows that. LB sees the Erembi coming in. Can he get enough conversions? Oh my goodness. You're kidding, right? Viper still has a lot of Erembi. The castle's at 80% though. There's still some monks remaining. The Trebs are still here. The castle will go up. LB can garrison his monks if he needs to. He's repairing his Trebs. LB10 got a lot of conversions with the rest of the monks back here. What are we seeing? It looks dumb, but that's genuinely what Viper needed to do. He needed to rush this down. He's lost his own castle. He'll lose his siege workshop now. He sends in scouts. Don't tell me he's going to kill some monks here. He's done a decent job. The frickin' trebuchets of all things are attacking the Erembi here. This is ridiculous. And now Viper's sending in his own Trebs, but it's too late. Viper realizes it's not going to be enough, and LB10 gets the victory. The Wolves got the victory versus Viper, and LB10 gets the victory versus Viper in a Black Forest game. Well played, LB10. Well played, man. Congratulations, dude. I imagine he might watch this at some point. Props to him for taking it to Viper here. Viper, if you think back to the transition from Castle Age to Imperial Age, Viper tried to go for fast imp. He didn't build extra TCs. He was later than LB. LB was up faster. He had a very good strategy decision and good execution, and he wins the game. I think Viper was kind of caught in in 2 minds there. He was caught in the I need to go for a highlight reel mind and the I need to survive mind, and I'm not sure why he sent the trebs this way. I believe he was either trying to scout, which could make some sense, but then why send 2 trebuchets? Or it was, to eventually cut through. And when he didn't have his trebs here, the castle was allowed to go up. Perhaps if he would have had his trebuchets here, LB would have abandoned this castle. I mean, the reason he Vil rushed was because he needed to kill all the monks right then and there, but LB had more coming. Good stuff. "59 units killed for the Viper, but 23 conversions for LB. So you add the 33 kills that LB had with the 23 conversions, and I would say that he's on top there. Economically speaking, a lot of gold for LB10. Viper had a lot of wood. Wood didn't really give him much in this game, so he probably should have had more villagers on gold. And the game started off in hilarious fashion. We had the wolf incident, where Viper's villagers got attacked by wolves, and then he saved them, and then he died, and then LB went forward, and LB gated, or Viper gated, made demos, and it was a funny game the whole way through, but that was still a very good one, and certainly worthy of YouTube. So, you know the drill. Twitch, say hello to your mothers, your fathers, your great-grandmothers 3 times removed, whoever's watching the channel. And YouTube, if you're interested in checking out the content in the future, the Twitch link is below in the video description. When you go to my page, there's a schedule below. Always says the time in your time zone when I'll be live, and it's different week to week with lots of different things. Yeah, I think Viper wanted to go for Onager and cut, and it would have been a good idea, but the reason he didn't do it was because LB was so strong. Viper was forced to deal with that. If LB would have been a weaker player or would have been less aggressive, then Viper would have done that no problem, I'm sure.